Well, back here at the first shed today, went to the taxidermist today to drop off one of my dad's whitetails, and one of my buddies that works there gave me a coyote that he trapped yesterday. So that was one pretty dog. Look at the hairs on that thing. But big old male coyote, but he is filthy. He is dirty, dirty. But that's alright. I love free coyotes. Just adds to the pile, so get him skinned out and put on a stretcher too. Okay, we got this big old coyote skinned and put on a stretcher. Shout out to Dusty Harvey for giving me a nice coyote to skin. Probably the nicest one we got in here. Hopefully I can get some big ones like that caught down here. But got the Ranger, got new tires on the Ranger, new grill guard on it, so it's ready to roll. Probably gonna go check my cat line tomorrow morning right at daylight, and maybe have a cat caught with this weather that moved in last night. So yeah, that's what I got, guys. Stay tuned, and maybe we'll have some stuff in some traps.
Lone traveler on the road from town to town, my sweet girl that I long to lay in my arms. There's one thing for sure, that I won't be here for long. When the moon is out, you can hear me howl. I've been walking in desert, miles and miles in the burning heat. My feet, they are tired, that I won't quit. There's one thing for sure.
Okay, I'm just above a couple of my sets right down the bottom there. I got one dirt hole set and then a coon trap. There's a bunch of yearling steers that are up in these fields up here, these big pivot fields. I've been seeing a couple coyotes coming out in here during the day. I missed one at a couple 100 yards yesterday. But I was unaware that there was an electric fence that went up through here. You could see these old trails where these calves were working down this fence line, and I thought these calves could still work down through here, but now there's a fence up. I'm gonna set a few sets up around the back side of this the sagebrush. Just a natural trail that funnels through here, so I bet those coyotes that are popping up in these fields, if they're not coming from the river bottom and coming down through here and popping up, they're going to use this trail right here to kind of stay covered below this hill. I mean, they could walk down through here right on the road too, but I bet they dart right up through on this trail right where the deer and stuff are traveling too. So I'm going to set a couple blind sets, probably 2 blind sets on either side of this big wall of sagebrush. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I get put out. Okay, there's my blind set just between those 2 rocks, just right down this trail. Goes right out into these fields. So no bait, no lure, just a blind set. I'm thinking I might go set one over towards that way on the edge of these fields, maybe a couple more where they're popping in out of the river bottom. But yeah, might as well, if I'm coming down here, might as well set a few sets out for coyotes. I think my cat line's kind of done. I just checked those this morning. There was nothing out there. Not a single track, and we had snow, so I mean, that doesn't mean they might not come towards the end of the month, but it looks like it's at the tail end for that one. But I'm just gonna set some more coyote sets out and see if I can get a few more before I pull my line. So these ones won't be up for very long, but probably just do a few more blind sets, maybe some baited ones on the edge of these fields. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I get put out. Okay, I got a T-bone set just right over there by that rock pile, and then I got 2 blind sets down the spine of this ridge right here that goes down right to my other set. It looks like it's been traveled pretty hard by something, either a fox or a couple coyotes, who knows. But one right there, and then, oh, there's scat right there, sure enough. And then one right down there. But yeah, these two are just blind sets, and then one T-bone up on top. Kind of hard to set some more around the rest of this field up there. I got some water gaps and stuff I can't really get down into. But yeah, there's 4 more sets to add down to this ranch down here. So for the next few weeks, before I start pulling all my line leaves to be out here, maybe I'll get these coyotes that are coming in these pivot fields. I got an audience today, but yeah, now I just gotta go check the rest of the line. But let's let you guys know what I get. Okay, another thing I wanted to add that a lot of you guys don't know is that I also do leather work. Shop's a mess right now. I'm in the process of building a saddle for a buddy of mine. But that's another reason why I wanted to pull my traps, so I can get back in the shop and crank some orders out. But other than that, I'm going to check traps tomorrow on Valentine's Day, and then Friday start pulling my cat line beginning of next week. But yeah, I just figured I'd share with you guys that I do leatherwork. So if you guys want any orders done, comment on the video and let me know. Well guys, I didn't make it over to Cody this weekend to check my cat sets, but just want to show you guys what I've been working on all weekend. Got a lot knocked out. Got the seat put in last night. Still pretty wet, but got the drawdown strap put on it overnight, and it's turned out pretty slick. Got a lot of cleanup to do left on this whole thing, and I got a long ways to go on it. But this third one I built is probably gonna be the nicest one. But yeah, other than that, I went down the road yesterday, checked my coyote sets and everything down there at that ranch. Didn't have nothing caught. I'm probably going to give that place one more week, I think. We got a cold front moving in Thursday, so that might get some stuff moved around. So I might hold off and see what happens there. I'm going to go to Cody today, like I said, and I'm going to rebait all my sets out there and just see what happens Thursday, and then check them Friday, and if I got nothing caught out there, I guess, or if there's no tracks or nothing, I'll probably pull them that following after the weekend. So, but yeah, that's what I got. Show you guys something there's a little different other than trapping, and yeah, I'll probably get some more video out today. Everything I got going on. It's gonna be a long video, I think. Maybe not. Been a long one in the making again. Just been busy. Been too nice out getting some other stuff done. So, but yeah, that's what I got, guys. I'll keep you guys updated.
If you ever long to pass me by, I'll be there to be found, right where we met in the same old town. Across the 7 seas, hope I'll find the treasures high up in the chapel hill. Longing for nowhere to be found. Guess I'll keep sailing around until I meet you there in the same.
Well, I just got all my sets up here in Cody rebaited. I had one rabbit caught in a really nice cat set. Just destroyed it, but it was fresh, so hasn't been there too long. I don't think anything has walked past it. So yeah, like I said, I'm supposed to get some weather Thursday, so maybe that'll get some stuff moving around. I'm supposed to get like a low of 0, so gotta push some stuff down these ridges and looking for some bait that I put out. So yeah, I guess we'll just wait to see what find out. But that's what I got for today. But thanks for watching, everybody. Howdy, guys. We finally got our snow. We got probably 3 inches, maybe more, I would guess. I don't know what it's like in Cody. I bet there's more, but I'm headed out to Cody right now to check my cat line. I just went down the road this morning, just fed our bulls at a place we're keeping them at, and there was coyote tracks everywhere out through those fields, so that might be a good sign. It's cold enough that I think stuff is moving around, so maybe they're checking out my sets, but you never know. Either way, I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I'm probably going to pull my line, but it might be hot today, so I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to check the cat line in Cody first and then work my way down, because with it being a little bit nicer and the sun's out, I bet those coyotes are still moving around, so that might give them a chance to go to my sets if they haven't yet. But yep, I'll keep you guys updated.
Across the 7 seas, hope I'll find the treasures high up in the chapel hill. Longing for nowhere to be found. Guess I'll keep sailing around until I meet you there in the same old town. If you ever long to pass me by, I'll be there to be found, right where we met in the same old town. Right where we met in the same old town.
Well, with all the snow coming in here, it's kind of a curse too, because we got the wind and it's blown all my blocking. I've piled rocks inside them and everything, and it's blown them all. I just fixed it, but still no track, so that's kind of what I figured has happened. I got one more set I need to check at the top of that ridge up there, but kind of figured what was going to happen, so I guess we'll find out what's in this other trap, and then we still got to check the ones down past my house downriver, so I guess we'll see. Well, I'm down here at this dead cow, and there's coyote tracks everywhere, and right up there the trail goes right along there, and the coyote tracks pop right above my trap, maybe a foot away from it, so I missed them there. And then I'm following this and I'm looking around, I was like, man, I should have caught one, but my trap is sprung. But that's alright. I bet a deer came by and stepped on it. Yeah, it's tight, so I bet a deer stepped right on it. Yeah, I guess I better reset this one and go from there. But yeah, lots of signs, so I bet with this cold weather, it's supposed to get really cold tonight. So I better reset. I might set a few more just in case. Set some more blind sets in coming in here, so yeah, I missed a coyote. So I got that trap over there that was sprung reset, and I wouldn't be too sure that I didn't have a coyote caught in it. Probably by a toe or something. I think I got a stick lodged in the jaws, and it just pulled out. There was too many tracks kind of in a circle. So, but either way, I just set another trap. I put another one on a drag. I'm probably 30 feet from the dead cow. But there's a big piss mark right here in the snow, and I use the snow kind of blend it. So when I blend with the snow, I don't touch with my bare hands, because when you touch it, it begins to melt and it'll keep the heat inside it. So I use like my knee pad here, and I just kind of like throw it on top of the set to kind of blend it out so there's no heat, and then it won't sit there and freeze and then have smell or whatever. That's what I found works best. But it looks like there's 2 sets of tracks. It looks like a big male, that's where that mark there, and then looks like a female squatted right here. But I still have that trap up there, but you can see the tracks go right up through that opening, right up on top of that hillside. Right to the left of that is my set. So they missed it by a foot. They just darted right up on a different trail. But that's all right. Nothing's disturbed there, but yeah, so I got one more set here, one there, and one up here. I might walk around a ways and see if there's any other tracks coming in here, but it looks like when they do come in here, they're popping up through this canal and coming right down through here. I don't think they're coming from the houses necessarily. So, yeah, that's why I have my trap set up on this side. And it's on the downwind side too, so that's kind of in my favor. But yeah, I guess we'll just wait to find out what happens here. It's like I said, it's supposed to get super cold tonight, so maybe tomorrow morning when they're up and moving around, because these tracks are fresh. I don't think they were last night. This is definitely after the snow. So yeah, we'll wait till tomorrow morning and see what happens. My cat line, I think it is definitely done. I don't think there's any more of a chance of me catching a cat out there. I'm not going to say there's not, but I just don't have the time to run out there anymore. So I'm going to give it the weekend. Today's Thursday, so I'm going to give it the weekend, and probably Monday start pulling those sets. I'll probably let these sit till then too. But yeah, I guess we'll just wait and see what happens.